trying to learn all this stuff. I don't like how I don't know where everything is. So it'll take me a while to figure out what packages are what until I get to a certain point and can organize it, you know. So my goal today is 150. I made 27 a minute ago, and now this is 55. Both of the orders don't seem to be very good that I've done, but just trying to make my goal as fast as possible so I could get home and do Christmas wrapping. Ugh, got all my shopping done. Now it's just the wrapping part. So what is the question today? Today's question is, what are your hopes and dreams for 2026? This car says it's turning. Okay, it really was turning, thank goodness. All right, so this is like a 2-hour trip. It's taken me far away. I did pick me up some hot chocolate. I got this order. I knew it was going to be 2 hours, so I stopped, used the facilities, got me some hot chocolate, and hunkering down to do this long 2-hour delivery. So, here goes nothing. The worst part is waiting, you know, getting everything organized. Sometimes my daughter comes with me and she'll get the orders ready as I go, and that saves so much time, and we can do it under the time that they are suggesting. But when I'm on my own, it takes a little longer because I got to go through all the packages and find the right ones. So there's that. It said s'mores hot chocolate, but I'm thinking, oh, s'mores might be the name, but I think it really is. I could taste a marshmallow taste. And I guess marshmallow is good for hot chocolate, but I don't know, it kind of tastes funny. It's interesting how Spark has you, when you deliver, how it works. Because you go back and forth, back and forth. I was in this one like subdivision the other day, and I just really felt like it was like a zigzag when I was delivering. So that was very frustrating. And it was zigzagging me across a busy road. So that was frustrating. So I'm not sure. I figure, oh well, just make your money and go. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are doing well. My question for you guys today is, what is your hopes and dreams for 2026? Hey, Ariani, how are you today? Are you having a good Friday? I'm excited to be out here making some money, doing things. That's always nice. Anything exciting going on with you? Yes. A good Friday. I always like to hear that. That's awesome. Yay. All right. I delivered here before, and I didn't like it here, to be honest. And I don't know what the actual address is. Let's see if it tells me. Oh, yeah, use back door at the right side of the building. Back door. I never understand this. Okay, so that's a different one. They have all these weird sides. It's crazy. My babysitter's having a baby. Congrats. That is awesome. I guess she's at the hospital delivering now, maybe? A Christmas baby. Now that is an awesome Christmas gift, I'll tell you. Back door to the right. All right, this is going to be a mess. Well, congratulations on the baby. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Everything's always a mess. Okay. All right, let's see here. Those go together. Ugh. I hate how the packages end up working. It's like, really? I wish I'd tell you what they are. All right, found it. Well, that was horrible. They never know. These one people, they're just awful. All right. 2 minutes away to the next one. I don't like it whenever the directions aren't clear. Gave it a thumbs down for delivery because it's just like, make it clear what you want and how you want it, you know? So frustrating. I delivered to these people before. They have different instructions. So I thought, okay, I know where I'm going. Okay. I think I'm going this way. It would make sense. GPS drives me crazy too. It's like, oh. All right. Just 2 minutes away to the next place. I get kind of just frustrated sometimes because if it's clear, easy breezy, right? But when it's not clear, it's like, then I start questioning myself. Did I do a good job? Did I not do a good job? Thank you for the hearts. I'm so excited for your sister to have a baby. You're going to be an aunt. Is this her first baby? I love babies. I'm a grandma, so no more babies for me. Just grandbabies, which are the best. Get to spoil them. You can give them a candy cane and send them home. It's fantastic. All right, Mason's kids. Poop. We talk about poop a lot in our house. Hey, Jules, how's it going? It's been a minute. I haven't been going live much lately. Glad to see you, Miss Jules. Talking about poop. So a couple of days ago, my grandson, he's 3, says, Grandma, do lions poop? Yes. Where do they poop? We had to explain to him where lions poop. So Mason's kids, I get it. It's about all we get is poop. Talk about poop all the time. Then I have some other grandsons and we sing the diarrhea song. I mean, you know. You remember singing that when you were a kid? Isn't that funny? Someone do your hair for you. Let someone do your hair. A money donate for you. A money donation. Hey, Alan, how's it going? All right, yeah, give me a money donation so somebody could do my hair. I don't know. I don't really like people touching my hair, though, to be honest. Okay. We're at the next place. Another business. Can someone do your hair? You know, I don't know. I feel kind of weird about letting somebody... Oh, wrong house. About somebody touching my hair. They all have the same address? Okay. Well, this wasn't it, guys. I'm lost. Oh, I think it's here. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Can someone do your hair? That would be kind of hard for me. For $400 donation, I'll let somebody do my hair. Yes. Sounds like a winner. You give me $400, I'll go to a beautician. And I don't even like beauticians. Redo my ponytail? Yeah, for a $400 donation? Sure. You got it. Wow, you call yourself grandma. You look young, strong, and beautiful. Why call yourself grandma? Aw, thank you. Why so? Because I have 8 grandbabies. 8 grandbabies. Can you believe that? All right, I got to see if I can find this one. Find a girl to do it. Oh, my hair? Yeah, it's just like they don't understand. I wish I had a better organization skill for this. I'm awful. It'll work itself out. Oh. See, it works itself out. Be right back. Okay, I guess she has another one here. I wish she would have told me that. That'd have been easier, wouldn't it? All right. There we go, on top. All right, here we go. All right, for $400, a random girl to do it. All right, $400. Send me $400. You can pick the girl to do it. And what kind of hairstyle would we do here? Just redo the ponytail? Is that all? That's what it would be? Hey, Rocky, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. I'm out doing Spark. My question is, what hopes and dreams you have for 2026? You're doing good. Nice to hear that. I'm glad, Rocky. Yoso says, wow, 8 grandkids. I could tell they're blessed to call you their grandma. Have a wonderful day, Grandma. Thank you, Waso. I appreciate that. Yes. Can you believe 8 grandkids? Oh, crazy, crazy. But thank you. I appreciate the kind words. And who can I ask to do my hair? Alan, let's see. I don't know, I could just call a random beautician. I don't have one because I don't know. I hear this, if you believe the Bible, Samson, his hair was his strength. And then if you listen to certain kind of like energy people, letting people touch your hair can take your energy away. So I get kind of weirded out about the whole hair thing, right? And so that's where I come from. It's like, oh, I don't know if I can let anybody touch my hair. But $400? Sure, it'll grow back. To do it, yes. Who can we ask to redo it? Look what I said, 400. Who can we ask to redo my hair? I can redo my hair for $400. How about that? I could do all kind of stuff with my ponytail. And then nobody would have to touch it. That's an idea. My hair was really long not too long ago, and I trimmed it up, but I did not go to a beautician. I can ask a girl to do it. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Hope you're having a great Friday, hanging in there, ready for the holidays. Allie's Mutt says, good morning, I'm making 6 boiled eggs. I love making my boiled eggs. I have a little rooster. I put them in there and it chirps when it's done. It's so easy. I love it. Ask a girl to do it. I can ask a girl to do it. I have 4 daughters. One of them would do it. Right? You're happy. I like happy. Yay. Happy is always good. I mean, not being happy, what do you succeed out of that, right? And things happen and it's frustrating, but you let it bog you down, then your whole day's bogged down, your whole life's bogged down. Just be happy. Just be happy. It's not worth all the other yucky stuff, right? Let's see. I love boiled eggs so much. Oh my God, I need to find that product. Oh my goodness, that product is amazing. It's like a rooster thing, and you can poach eggs, or it has little holes. You just do a little needle thing, you put it in there, you fill it up with water, and it does it for you. It's amazing. Maybe I'll have to do a video on it. I love it. Can you ask the daughter? I can ask one of my daughters for sure. Hi, Fairtime. How's it going? And I am gay, Sab says. Good for you. Good for you. Can we do it now? Well, I'm kind of working right now. I can't do it right this second. And I haven't seen the $400 either. Because if you gave me $400, then I wouldn't have to do this work, see? But maybe when we see the $400, we'll talk about it. I'm happy too. All right, Spidey boy. I like happy. Fire Time says he's gay. She's gay. Somebody's gay. Alan says, can we go ask her now? We can't. I'm working. I have like 2 hours worth of work in my car. You're my fave fan. All right, Spidey boy. I love it. Can we go ask your daughter? Your fave YouTuber. All right, all right. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm straight, I'm everything, right? Hi. Sent you 6-7. All right, thank you. You are Gen Z. I'm not a Gen Z. I'm not a Gen Z. I'm a Gen Xer. You know, those mean Gen Xers. We don't give a shit. We don't, which is, I usually don't cuss, but really, honestly, like, whatever, wet feelings. Our parents told us, get over it. So we got over it. And now we just do what we got to do. You ain't got time for feelings. You got a bump on your knee, wipe it off, get up, put some mud on it, whatever. You're fine. You're thirsty, drink out of the water hose. We were latchkey kids. Handle it all on your own. I think Gen X is the best, right? And we got enough knowledge for the tech stuff because we grew up on it as it was coming out, and we have attitude, and I love it. I think we try to make everybody happy in some ways, but I don't know, maybe. Where did I go? All right, I've lost you guys here. I am favored you too. Here we go. I'm not Gen Z. Where are you driving? I am driving. Uh-oh. I just passed my turn because I was reading the comments. Hold on. I am driving out in the middle of nowhere. For real. Delivering Walmart orders for Spark. And of course, I passed my spot. And I am in the United States. I'm near Louisville. Right now, I'm not that close. Usually, I'm really close. But I'm near Louisville, Kentucky. You know, where they have the Kentucky Derby. All right, let me see if I cannot lose my spot this time. Aha! Just barely missed it. All right. So, what? I'm super happy. Go Spidey boy. I like super happy. I'm transracial. I don't know what that means. Joe, but okay. And then Kay Townsend says, I'm kind of rude to ask a Mally old lady if she's straight. Hi. Well, let's put it this way. I've been married 36 years to my husband. We have 4 kids, 8 grandkids. We're crazy. Crazy. All right, I got to go find this order. I'll be back. Hey, Jeremiah, how's it going? All right, let's see. I have a horrible mess back here, so it makes it kind of just a whole bunch of packages. See if we can find it. This one looks like it's going to be a little harder to find, but it's okay. Oh, somebody pulled up. Oh. Okay. All right. Another one down. Awesome. Okay. See how far we got to go now. It's just only 6 minutes. All right. Make sure I don't run in. Oh, I don't want to go into the grass here. It's a really nice place. But I don't think I'm allowed to show you guys. Hey chat, Jason says, say hello, hello. Good morning from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hey, Tri-Stand Trucker, how's it going? Hershey, Pennsylvania. I drove through there once. Went to the Poconos, and they were doing construction. And I had 3 kids, but I had extra people in my car. I was terrified. All the hills, mountains, and then you know, you got to go on the little lane. I can't stand driving in the construction, but it's beautiful there. Definitely. I didn't go into Hershey. I just drove through it and on my way to the Poconos. So somehow I went. I don't know. We went to a lot of places on that trip, so I don't remember everything. Everybody have anything exciting to say about this Friday? Or what your goals are for 2026. I've been thinking about my goals. I'm hoping to grow my YouTube channel. And I've been kind of starting the eBay. But I really want to get more into doing the eBay I just started. And do less gig work. I like the gig work because it gets you out of the house. You get to see things. But I just feel kind of like my schedule's messed up. And I like to have it better scheduled. So working from home doing YouTube and eBay makes more sense. But I don't know what I want my niche to change on YouTube, and I don't know what I want it to be yet. But I need 1,000 subscribers and a little bit more watch hours. My watch hours started going down when I got sick and I quit doing so much YouTube. Now my hours are going down. All right. Thank you for sending the gifts. I appreciate you all. A floating heart, 6, 7, and 100. Oh, thank you, thank you. If you don't mind subscribing and hitting the like button, I'd appreciate it. Oh, we're going down a really country road. That's kind of nice there. I get to wake up every morning to the smell of chocolate. Oh my goodness. Because I live across the street from the Reese's plant. Oh my goodness. You know how hard it would be not to go to the Reese's plant and get one fresh off the machine. Oh, now that's the life, right? I've chosen to go to do all of this in the rural, so there's going to be a few spots I won't be able to read the comments here. We have a straight path. I subbed and liked. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate it so much. It means a lot to me. I'm just trying to hang in there and chat. I like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I don't like the lives. I like the lives. You get to interact. I like watching lives. I like to do lives. You get to meet people. I think you get to see people differently, because when you just leave a comment on a video, it might take a while to get a response, and you know, you might not understand what they're saying, and then here you could just correct it real fast, like, oh no, this is what I meant. Get to actually have that interaction. I think it's so cool. I mean, technology gets on my nerves, because like doing everything wants you to download their app. Your phone gets just bombarded with all these apps, but then you get to do things like this, and it's like, heck yeah, this is awesome. So I guess you got to take the bad with the good. How does that song go? Take the good, take the bad, take them both, and there you have the facts of life. All right, that was my Gen X coming out of me. They've it ended up being cold this morning. It rained and stormed last night, and we lost electricity for just a little bit, and then now it's real windy and super cold. So they put cinders on the road instead of salt. So, oh, it sounds awful. So some of the roads are a little icy this morning, and these back roads. Out in the snow, and the wind is crazy. Oh, you're near me. Yes. Well, Ohio is next to Indiana, right? But yes, the wind is wild. It is so wild. You're a good streamer. Aw, thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that so much. So Tristan Trucker, I take it you maybe drive a semi? My husband has a CDL, and he just works a regular job, but he's been debating on going to a semi. Do you like it? I've heard like things are so different now, and so he's been kind of discouraged, but he's like, I just want to get on the road and do that. Any suggestions? I don't know. It'd be sad for him to be gone all the time. I'd be like so sad. All right. I think we're almost here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's all right. Angels. I guess maybe, did Caitlin Smith or somebody die? It seems like it. Yes, I drive a big rig for 17 years now. Oh, wow. I know, I think he would be happy doing that. He's tried. I mean, he drives semis for work and stuff, but it's just like dropping off equipment, you know, it's got equipment on it or whatever. But he has a trouble with the, you know, all that digital logbook stuff. He doesn't like that. I'll be right back. We're going to try to find this package again. It's the heavy one here. All right, that'll clear up the wad of my back. It is heavy. right. Another package delivered to a hammer. That's always good, right? If your husband gets a job at yes, he can make over $100,000 a year. Really? That's good to know. Thanks, VT. Tryson says, only thing I can suggest to him is to watch the company that you work for. A lot of them will tell you what you want to hear. Most of them don't live up to their potential. That's what he's hearing. So he's nervous. And most of the trucks are automatics now. I know there's a few things that people's told him, and then he's heard bad things. He's like, I don't know, because where he's at now, he works for the county. He has a good benefits, but you know, right now he's a mechanic in the shop, and it just drives him crazy being in those four walls, right? We like to be out and about and doing things. And that's why I like doing the gig apps, but I don't want all my money to come from the gig apps. I like doing it because I'm out of the house doing stuff. I hate being in the office. Even though you can make a lot of money in the office, it's annoying. Watch the road, not the chat, right? I got that. I agree. What are you doing? So what am I doing, Jackson? I am delivering Walmart orders for Spark. So right now I have 22 drop-offs for $55. It's not a great order because it only pays $55, but it's 2 hours of work. But because I wouldn't have to drive all back to Walmart to get an order. But my boarding goal is 150 today. So I'm halfway to my goal when I'm done with this. So I'm excited about that. It's weird. They give you a range of addresses on GPS. Me didn't bite. All right. I think I got dog print head to toe. All right. I thought about actually doing streaming for my job. Do you actually make money doing this? I've only made $100 so far, but if you get a lot of followers, you can make money. Sorry about all that. I was having issues. Hi, Wayne. Just watched today's devotion. Adversity is the forge, shaping the soul. Yes, those tree branches were sure moving in the wind. It was scary. Oh my goodness, it was super scary. And I go to the same place every day. So I think the viewers would eventually get bored. Well, you know, though, it just depends on your conversation. If you have good conversation, they won't get bored. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on.
Call ended.
I used to be assistant warehouse manager a while back. And they use temporary workers for a lot of their work because they just need it every once in a while, you know. And it has been 7 or 8 years, I think. It's been a while. Can't remember. And they haven't removed my number, and they call constantly. Do you need workers? Do you need this? And I'm like, I don't work there in years. And I called the company and said, can you get me off the list? They're like, no. It's annoying. I think I smell like dog now. All right. There's no addresses on anything. Let me make sure. I think this is the right one. This is where we're going. I hope it's the right place. That's what it looks like. And see if it says, I'm going to see if it says I've arrived and I'm in the right place. Okay. And of course I have no service. Hi, beautiful, superior white goddess. I know my place as a black man. I respect you, love. God bless you, queen. Aw. Hey, Edward, how's it going? Hold on. I hate that I don't know where all these orders are. All right. So back to you, Edward. I think that everybody is equal and everybody should be treated equal. It's just how I feel about things. Hopefully we don't go too far out in the country. I won't have witch hopes and dreams for 2026. And what you got to do to prep yourself to make that happen. And that's what I've been thinking about. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I want to do something different, change some things. I don't know. I have some things that are blocking me. So, trying to get what other people's thinking about. Maybe something will click for me. Okay, hold on here. We're going to come to a stop sign. Going down a big hill. Well, not that big, but big. Country roads, you know, one lane. Everybody has to squeeze on this little lane, right? All right, let's see. I'm going to Queen. I hope God bless your day. I respect you so much. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate it. If you don't mind hitting like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And I hope you have a beautiful day and God blesses you as well. I call you that out of respect. I hope it's okay. Beautiful. God bless. Yes, thank you so much. I get it. I appreciate you. Mr. Edward, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I like spreading good cheer. So thank you for the good cheer stuff. Nice. All right, we got a big truck going fast. Not big, but big enough. Not enough room for the both of us on here, on this little road. This one isn't bad. This one is a little wide in certain spots. Like I said, I can make more money in the city. I did it as crazy. It keeps sitting me over the bridge, and you have to pay tolls and all that. It's just so much. And it takes me a while to make the money in the country, but I don't have that stress. It's a lot low key. I don't have to worry about the toll bridges. So it's just a different vibe. And sometimes I think the vibe in your day can make or break it, you know? If you have that hustle and bustle and blah, 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 it just changes your outlook on the day. It's just like, ah. And then if you have a good vibe, nice and calm, it makes a calm day, I think. So I'm all about the calm day. Let me enjoy it. Plus, when you're out in the country, you get to the country when you get orders from the city, like these kind of orders, but you're still like, by the time you get out there, you're exhausted. And here's the beginning of this particular delivery. It reminds you to stop, smell the roses, look at what God's given us, you know. That's my opinion. I'm drinking hot chocolate. When I got this order, I knew it was going to last over 2 hours. So I'm like, all right, let me use facilities and get some hot chocolate. Those are the things that matter. Probably needed coffee, but too much caffeine can make you so jittery, and I wanted a nice calm vibe, you know. I'm like, I want a good vibe. Totally chilling. I'm on a curvy road, so I'm not looking at the comments yet. When it gets straightened out, I still smell that dog. He climbed all over me. I love dogs, I do, but I got dog prints and I plan on working until I make $150. So it's like, oh gosh. I got some hand sanitizer in the bag, so. All right. Ooh, a really old grave, family grave site. There's only like 6 graves, but that was pretty cool stuff. Okay. All right, where did I leave off? Da-da-da. You too, Superior White Goddess. Ask the Scrod Queen. Thank you so much, Edward. I appreciate ya. You're a beautiful woman, love. Oh, thank you, Edward. I appreciate it. Sounds like you have a beautiful heart, so it's awesome. Time Struck said, they're the reason the freight pay is going down. But as soon as we get rid of them, the freight should go back up. Oh, did I miss something? Walmart, you mean, Tristan? Edward, please pay attention, Superior to what I got it. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Drive safe. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm like reading comments on straight spots, right? I need to be on a straight, narrow. For the most part, there's no traffic. But that one car, right? That one car gets in your way on a country road. You're like, really? Before I got on live, I had the one $27 order. There's no cars. I'm just doing my thing. Probably going way too fast. And then I see they have all those cinders down. It's like, oh man, it's one of those curvy country roads. There's ice. And then I had to slow down. It was frustrating, but I'm glad they had the cinders down. I don't know, cinders versus salt. I think it depends, right? All right, we're almost to the next stop. Hopefully this won't take too long. It almost seems like if I make my time frame less, maybe I could get more of these kind of orders. Just do it like every couple of hours instead of doing it for the whole day or something. Okay, so no addresses, no addresses. Oh, I bet this house up here. The 22 drop-offs, I got lucky because I guess somebody ordered and then ordered again. So a couple of them was, nope, that's not it. That house is for rent, it's cute. Was, I got a couple deliveries in one house. That's where I'm trying to say. Oh my. I don't know about, there's all these dogs. I don't know what to do about all of this. You have the best Christmas ever, Queen. I pray Jesus' protection over you in Jesus' name. Thank you so much, Edward. I appreciate that. All right. So now I got to figure out how to give these people their deliveries because their dogs are barking at me. All right. I'm going to see if we can find it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know what to do. Hold on. Let me call them. All right, I got a hold of her. The dogs ended up being nice, but I wasn't sure. So she's like, you can deliver it here, but she came out the door. So I'm like, I don't mind handing it to you or whatever, but I just don't want to be out there and the dog wouldn't get out of my way. Are you having video issues or was it just my voice? I had it muted because I had called the customer. So, but yes, I'm in the country. So who knows what's going to happen. But, all right. Now we have a long country. I think I'm about halfway. It seems like the first half are together and then the next half sounds good. Pic is weird. The picture is weird. Okay. Probably because I'm in the country. That just said 24 minutes. I think they wanted me, hold on. Let me turn around. I think we're going to be hitting the city in a minute and the picture will be better in just a few minutes. But I just added double the time, so I got to turn around. So I'm doing Spark. And about halfway through this, but it was $55 for like 22 drop-offs, but it was 49 miles. Oh yeah, turning around helped a lot. Okay, 13 minutes, that's what I thought. All right. Good to see you, Minnie. Thank you. Good to see you too. Hopefully my picture will get better in just a minute. It's being out in the country, you know. That rural Indiana, I tell you. But we'll be in the city probably in about 20 minutes. And I should have good service then. I didn't think about it, like when I was thinking about going live or doing a video. I forgot that I would have bad service. Yikes. All right, no worries, Grandma. So good to see you. What's the goal today? All right, so the goal today is 150. I had made 27 before I went live, and then this order is 55. So 55 and 27 is 83. So, and I don't want to stop until I make 150. Last night my daughter and I worked just for a couple of hours during nap time. That's kind of what we've been doing, is doing this during nap. So not enough to go live or really tape anything, just a couple of orders. And so my goal yesterday was $100. I'm like, all right, well, we made 90. We're close to the home. We're just going to end. Somebody took off their tip. I'm like, check on the luck, because you know I'm so goal oriented. And then my question for today is, what's your hopes and dreams for 2026? And are there things that are blocking it or making you hesitate to reach those? So I've been thinking, trying to think about 2026 because it's not far away, and I definitely want to do some different things. Definitely feel like I'm being pulled a different direction, but it's always scary to start something new or to change something up. So, but I feel like 2026 is going to be a different type of year for me. Don't know what it looks like yet, though. So, I can't see anything, hardly. It's cold. We're finally reaching 30. The wind was wild. Tristan Trucker was on here a second ago. He's driving through Ohio. He said the wind was super bad. The wind was this noise. What's that noise? And it was frustrating. It went yesterday. This is kind of the area like where we used to live, and we kind of live, you know, it's all that same county country stuff. Getting my tiny house finished. Oh, I can't wait. Sell my current house. Oh man. And just chill for a long time. I love it. I can't wait to see your house and hear the whole story. Winds are awful here too. Oh no. My youngest son graduates in 2026. Oh wow. Congratulations. That's amazing. That is really good. I had, my youngest daughter's 29. I had the worst emptiness syndrome after she graduated. It was terrible. I was beside myself, you know. And I still think I still do that. Even though, like, she's back with her little one, it's still just not the same. When your kids are growing up, all these activities, you're doing this and you're doing that, and you have these traditions, but now it's just, none of it's the same. So it's how exciting is it they graduate, but then it's like, now what does my life look like? What am I going to do? And you think, oh, I can't wait till they graduate so I can do all these things I want to do, and da-da-da, and then they graduate, and you're like, after a couple of years, or for me, it didn't even take that long. I'm like, nope, I want it all back. Come back. And none of them want to come back. I don't think she wants to come back, but it's just a stepping stone for her. But, like, I definitely want to make, work on making new traditions and doing, I just don't feel like I have a good routine with the grandkids and my kids, and I need to see what that looks like and change that up. But I don't know how to do that when they're adults. They have busy lives, and I feel like, oh, I haven't contacted them lately, but then you do, and they're busy, and you're like, I don't want to bother them, because I remember what it was like when my kids were little. So, like that fine line that's not been defined, you know? I think my turtleneck is bothering me. My youngest is 13, or 30, oh wow, 33. He already told me that he's leaving for the service after graduation. Oh, I mean, good for him, congratulations, but don't leave me, right? I'm glad she came back and you are doing so well. Yes, me too, me too. A lot of stuff going on, but one baby step at a time, right? But, oh, wow. 33, being the youngest. My oldest is 36. Youngest is 29. But, it's just like, how did they grow up so fast? I can't believe it. And then, it's exciting when they graduate and do all these things, but you miss them so, and they start having their own little life, and it's like, they forget about you or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness, something's choking me up. Maybe it's the dog smell or something on my hands. I've had so many dogs the last few minutes. I'm allergic to something. Try to guzzle a little bit of this hot chocolate. Maybe it'll clear it out. Okay. Going down these country roads again. I wanted to join the military when I got out of high school, but I had a torn ACL. Oh man, that wouldn't let me do it. Oh, bummer. I know, I think the military provides good experiences. I know my cousin, he had a rough childhood, and, there was a lot of limitations in his life. He went to the military, got to explore all these places. He loved it. Got some education skills there, like he got to try some things and realize what he liked. And then GI Bill, when he got out, GI Bill paid for his college. He's doing fantastic. I'm so happy for him and so proud of him. And he's a good guy, and it was nice to see, him have some wins. And now he's definitely doing great. And I don't get to see him very much, but he did pay for me to go to his wedding last year. Yep, last year. I think year. Might have been 2 years ago. I can't remember. And it was in St. Augustine, Florida, and it was great. They came up for Thanksgiving and stopped by. But you know, with all that being said, he was like 36 when he had his first heart attack. He was very active, went to the gym, very healthy, and he was 36 or 38 and he had a heart attack out of nowhere. And that made him appreciate things a little better. Sorry, got on that rabbit hole, just thinking about all that, how the military helped him. It was crazy whenever that happened, though. It was like, what? Of all people, you were the last one I would ever expect to have had a heart attack. You just never know. You know, it was our grandpa's side of the family has bad hearts, so I think that's where it came from. Sorry, I got lost here. Let's see. My oldest is 45. Yikes. Oh my goodness. So our kids are kind of like close in range, just moved different. You know, like yours is older. It's funny. He told me he wants to sign up for the Marines. Oh wow. The Marines. What is that? Semper Fi, right? Oh wow. I mean, it's good ethics and good discipline, and you just, with the country the way it is, it's like, do I really want you to do that? But it's great. It really good for their future. It's just, as parents, we just see it differently, right? But I had a bad, oh, okay. So somewhere along the line, I missed some comments and caught that back up, I think. Hey, Miss Daisy May, how are you doing? Be safe out there. I'm trying to be. How's your Friday going? We're talking about our hopes and dreams for 2026. If you have any you'd like to share. But I got my CDL to drive a truck, so at least I got to do something I wanted to do. Nice. Awesome. Travel the country. I know being able to travel the world is kind of cool, but I'm okay with traveling the country. That's awesome. At least you got your CDL. I know you put your kids in sports and do all these things, and then something like a torn ACL ruins their next step in life that they wanted to take, their next journey, you know. But it's such good discipline and a good activity, keeping them off the streets. And I liked having all my kids in activities. I just felt like I had one daughter that didn't like doing any activities, and that was frustrating. And she got herself in a little bit of trouble here and there, but I mean, now as an adult, she's a good kid. So sometimes I forced her to do activities. And then at one point when she got a certain age, I'm like, I give up. I give up. Okay. We're trying to find this house. And I don't know. Sometimes it's so hard to see where the addresses are. Oh, here we go. You gotta like, takes you longer to search for the address than it does to deliver the package. All right. They have tons and tons of vehicles. Okay, I don't know which one this is going to be. Let's see. It's showing I'm really late on my deliveries. But it's hard when you're sitting there going through all these orders, right? It's like, here we go. All right, be right back. supposed to be done with all this in an hour, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. But we'll see what happens. I have a lot. This person has like a lot of orders. All right. Only 3 minutes away. So that's good. Is my picture any better? Hopefully we're getting closer to the city. Once we get these dropped off, I can show you all the country roads. I think we'll be, I forget where it said we're ending. I just ran off, sorry. I just ran off the road. Yikes. That was a shorter road than I thought. Oh well. I survived it. I don't cuss very often, but I've cussed twice today. That's just not like me. Guess it's one of those days. Lost you a bit. Transition is good now. Awesome. Great. That's why delivery drivers like my house, because my house numbers light up at night because the sun charges the solar panels on them. Oh, that is a good idea. I know some houses, they have such big numbers. That is good. Having the solar power do your solar panels do your lights. Solar lights. I go to, at night it's really bad because people, they order all this stuff and they don't turn on their light. But I get it. When my kids were little, I didn't always, I was so busy trying to tend to them. I ordered the food. Thank goodness that's done. And now we're doing maybe homework or something. And I didn't think about the delivery driver. You know, that was the last on my mind. So, I mean, I understand why they forget to do their lights or whatever. But, daggone, it's frustrating. All right. Just 2 minutes away. It's showing that I'm running about 10 minutes behind. And like I said, a lot of, here lately, my daughter's been going with me. Well, since I started doing this, she's been going with me. We've been doing it while the baby takes his nap. And she gets all the orders ready so I can go fast. And they're just all piled in my back seat. So, in no order. I need to figure out how to make it a better order. Like, how to place them in a better order. And maybe if I get another order, taking that time at Walmart for 5 minutes and getting them in some kind of order would make better sense. All right. This is where the monster tree is. That's what my kids call it. They love this road. Maybe we'll get to pass it again later. All right. So we're on the road that we need. Yesterday when we did it, I got to deliver to some people that my husband works with, so that was kind of cool. I'm like, I think I know this house. And I asked him, and he's like, oh yeah, that's such and such. So that was kind of cool. All right, I have no idea where I'm going. So like the GPS is nice, but once you get to a certain rural spot, it's not so helpful. Ooh, their driveway sucks. And they have a whole bunch of Explorers, and I'm driving an Explorer. How about them apples? I don't know how am I supposed to get out of here. This is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this off because I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. There's no way I'm gonna turn around or nothing. Just double checking, make sure I don't miss one. Nope, okay. Nope, just two. Thank you. Okay. She said, nope, we don't turn around the driveway. We just drive down this big hill. And it's like, okay. Oh, and we're literally going next door. Oh, helps to start the car. All right, we're literally going next door. So I don't even need the GPS. Shit. Sorry, I said it again. That's 3 times. That's not like me at all. She said, oh, she drives her Explorer that has a backup camera. It's not a big deal. Thing is, I haven't figured out how to use the backup camera very well. All I do use it for is like in a parking lot to see if cars are coming, kids are around. But I feel weird using a backup camera. All right, I don't see anything, but they're on a hill. Red. All right. All right, here we go. Shoo. Thank goodness that's over. So now we're looking for the next house. It should be like next door or something. Maybe up the hill. Oh, I don't know Peterson. I haven't been there in years. Oh, I missed some comments. All right, I'll catch up with you in just a minute here. This is it. I take it. Oh, there was a car behind me and I just slammed on my brakes. I bet they loved me for that one, didn't they? At least they have a driveway. Okay. It has to be this one because the one next door across the street is still being built. I don't see this one. Maybe it's this last one here. All right. Let's see if I can get caught up on everybody and everything here. Go up a little bit. Whoops. Well, I know there are some areas, especially in the cities, that can be really sketchy. Yeah, there's a lot around here. Angry Man, how are you today? Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. Tristan says, I learned how to drive truck in Burns Harbor, Indiana. Oh, really? And that looked like a city that went broke. I don't know where that's at. Burns Harbor has the pallet truck stop. Oh, I don't know Peterson. I haven't. Did I miss another one? Okay. right off exit 22 on I-94. Is there an I-94 in Indiana? I don't even know. I do 65, and then there's a 70 something that takes you to Terre Haute, and there's a 69, right? That's all I know. I don't know much about. I don't do a lot in Indiana, except Southern Indiana. Go to Indianapolis, go to Chicago, go to Terre Haute. Or used to. My brother went to school at Indiana State, so we went to Terre Haute back in the day when he was in college. So I don't know where I-94 is. Way up in northern Indiana. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So I don't know much about that area. My husband went to driving school down here. Mr. P has a driving, part of their thing is a driving school. And at the time, it was during COVID. And even though he's been a diesel mechanic, that's what he went to school for in high school. He went trade school for diesel mechanic. He never had gotten a CDL. So during COVID, they paid for you to get your CDL, so he got it. And then he went to work for the county. He did try to work for a couple of truck companies, but the whole digital logbook kind of flipped him out a little bit. He's like, I don't know about this. So, and the county was easy. It's right up the, it was up the road. Now that he's a mechanic back at the county, he's not driving he still drives all the trucks and does all these things, but he's mostly a mechanic. He just has to drive them to test them or to get parts or whatever. It's not as close, but he was like 5 minutes away from work, and that made it nice. But he's really wants to drive it, to go out on the road. I just don't think he could go without me. And I don't know that I'm available all the time, you know? And I'm not getting messy, you know? I thought about it, and I said, nope. I just feel like I respect semi-drivers because that's a lot of weight, a lot of pressure. If something goes wrong, you know, you have all these four-wheelers that don't have that respect for semi-drivers and realizing how much weight they're carrying, and you don't know, a lot of times you don't know if your trailers, you know, the product in your trailer's shifted or not. And we locked them, and the drivers sometimes get to see them, sometimes they don't. And if I couldn't load my own trailer knowing that it was evenly distributed or whatever, and I know some people don't care about that or whatever, but to me, that control over it. And I know, like, when I first started loading trailers, I didn't know what I was doing, and then we would get stuff, then we would unload trailers that our co-workers loaded in a different state. They sent it to our warehouse to unload, and they would have the biggest mess. And I'm just like, how that didn't bother the driver, it being shifted, because it'd be like sodas, or it'd be all kind of weird things. So I'm not getting my CDL license. That's just how I feel about it all. I worry about the littlest things. It's like, logistically. Be nice if, like, the semis can have their own expressway or something, or their own something, so people, they don't have to worry about people making bad, poor decisions and causing wrecks and stuff. If he does get a trucking job, I would tell him to get licensed where he can go into Canada. In Canada, some beautiful countryside. Oh, I bet it is. What's that one show he watches? I think there's a show, it's probably old now, I don't know, but I think it was in Canada where it was about, like, people getting stuck in the snow. What was it called? They had to bring those big old tow trucks. Forget. It was like extreme situations, but maybe that was in Alaska or something. But I bet Canada is beautiful. I've never been to Canada. I've been to Hungary, Russia, and England, but not Canada or Mexico. You would think I'd go to one of those places since we're so close by, right? But no. All right, we're almost to the next one. I don't think I'm ever going to get this all done. I'm like, oh. But I like it. I like this. I don't have to go to all these different restaurants and wait and wait. I just go once and then I'm in my car. And that makes me so, so happy. Rain says, did you hear about the Target employee? An elderly lady berated a crazy customer who didn't like the shirt she was wearing. I heard something about, was it that one that was, I don't think that's the right address. I think I'm confused where I'm at. Hold on. I had heard there was like some crazy stuff going on. I hate when that happens. But I just did it because I'm lost. Private property. It says, no turning around. I didn't know what to do. A GoFundMe set up for someone because of that raised over $200,000. What? That is wild. Well, one of the reasons I decided to stay up here, even though I can make more money in town, was where I normally dash, like where I've always dashed, this past week, 2 different times, like a DoorDasher has been held up with a gun. And I'm like, no, I'm not playing that game. Okay. I don't want to play that game, you know? So I'm like, at least here, I mean, yes, I'm running into all these dogs, but other than that, at least I feel safe. And where I normally dash at, oh, I delivered here the other day. Where I normally dash at, I've always felt safe. And now, 2 times in 1 week, they've held up a DoorDasher. So I'm like, forget it. I'm staying, even if it takes me longer, I'm staying in town. Or staying in the country. Oh, this is really heavy. Ow. Still 10 minutes behind schedule. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Maybe somewhere along the line it'll go faster. Okay, hold on. All right. Well, there's ice road truckers and is there highway. While there's ice road truckers and in there is a highway through hell. Oh, maybe that's that show has something to do with that show. I wouldn't want to do Uber rides with all the crazies out there today, right? Me either. I agree. And I just don't get, I mean, I know things are crazy, rent's crazy, all these things are crazy, but why hurt your DoorDashers have no money? I mean, I might have $5 on me at the most, if I'm lucky. So, like right now, I have $1 on me. So why would you want to rob a DoorDasher? Unless they knew they were doing cash pizza orders or something. I don't know. But, I mean, that could be the case. That's the only reason why you could possibly want to do that to a Dasher. Because those Dashers ain't got no money. And they pay them on a card. It's not like they get cash or anything, you know. And at a gunpoint? I mean, what in the world? They're one of your lowest paying people, and you're going to think you're going to get something out of them. You're crazy. Aw, thank you for sitting me this Sunday. How cool. Aw, thank you so much. I love all the little gifts and all that. That's so cool. I try to, when I watch videos, I'm trying to learn how to do all the hyping stuff. And I got to give a gift once. And I don't know how you earn those to give to others or how that all works. So I have done that once. It's kind of like cool stuff, I think. Oh, we're on a skinny road. All right, let me tell you something about the road we're on. Let's see if I can show you. This road right here. Did you all watch the movie Tiger King? If you watch the movie on Tiger King, and then you watch Tiger King 2, one of the ones they were talking about on they talked about him in Tiger King, but talked more about him on Tiger King 2, lived on this road, and their what would you call it? Animal sanctuary or whatever is on this road, or was on their road. It's huge news when they took his animals away. They let them loose at one point on this road. I know according to Tiger King 2, they moved some of them to Oklahoma maybe. But yep, this is one of the people they talk about on Tiger King. This is where his little animal sanctuary was. Used to be there were signs everywhere. Now there's not. And I can't remember if I come the other way. I can remember coming this way. I cannot remember which. I know that sounds weird, but you know, when you're used to, okay, the second curve to the, you know, I think it's down this road right here. Yeah, it was that road right there. I see the gate. Just thought that would be a fun fact for you. I don't know if you care or if you watched it, but interesting. But that was definitely it. I wouldn't do Uber. I heard too many horror stories. Cars getting trashed. People throwing up in the back seats. Oh, yes. I know people that do Uber rides or used to do Uber rides. Before I can qualify to do it. But they were telling me, you know, you pick up these drunks, they throw up everywhere, and you get paid like $200 to get it cleaned up, but you're kind of done for the night. I wouldn't want it. And then all the shady stuff, they said, hey, I need to stop here, and shady people in your car, and you're thinking that they might be doing something illegal, and there's not really anything you can do because you're scared. I'm like, nah, I don't want no part of that. Let me do the packages. I'm good, right? Let me just do those packages. I'm happy with that. All right. Still kind of 4 minutes away. I'm hoping I can catch up on my time because it's showing I'm running 10 minutes late. But it is what it is. That makes me 83, so then I'm only going to be $67 away from the goal. And the one thing I'm buying with my money today is a lottery ticket. Is anybody else buying lottery tickets? What do you think about this 1.5 billion, the Powerball being $1.5 billion? Now, Tristan Trucker, you're going through all those states. Do you stop at one of the places at each state to get a ticket. If you're into that. And I was like, do I cross the river and get one in Kentucky and one in Indiana? I don't know what I want to do. But I want to win them. What would you do with it, right? If you won the lottery? I don't know. I think about it. You wouldn't end up with much of it, for sure, right? I wouldn't do Uber. That road reminded me of the movie Wrong Turn. Oh no. I haven't seen that, I don't think. Wrong Turn. Definitely spooky, right? Aquafox says balls. Well, hello. It is cold out here, for sure. I don't know if that means. I don't know. Alright, now we're in the city. So we should have a lot better service. I don't know how long we'll be in the city for, but it's a little city, like a little town. They had this town on the news yesterday because they do all this Christmas stuff. And, they have like this little express train where the kids can ride and ride around and see all the Christmas lights that they put up. And they used to not do, when we lived in this town, my daughter is 36. Oh, my youngest is 29. We moved when she was 1. So 28 years ago, they didn't have none of that stuff. That would have been fun, right? But no. Make sure. Okay. So anyway, so now it's a big deal. They have all these activities. And then I read the express train broke down. So, and it's, this is I think this is one of their busiest weekends. So, that's not good. That was bad. Because they make a lot of money doing the train stuff. No, I didn't do that good stuff like that. It's never meant to happen for people like me. I don't know. Didn't know it was that high. I'll have to buy a ticket. I'd give most of it away. Don't need it. Oh, the lottery numbers. Right. Didn't know that we need that much money to live on. I don't need that much money to live on either. And it's like, I was thinking, it talked about, remember our devotion the other day? It talked about give away your riches. But it'd be kind of cool to make sure you're good to go. Your life is good. And then be able to help others. That'd be awesome. All right. Let's see. It's starting to get a little easier to figure out things here. Yeah, I'm not that lucky either, Tristan, but it would, just been a little bit, I don't know. What would I do with it? I think I would just want to help everyone, right? Hey, Mike, how's it going? Hope everything is good with you on this lovely Friday. Kind of cold here today. Trying to see what I'm doing Spark, and I'm running 10 minutes behind on delivery, but I don't think it really matters. So, but we were just talking about the lottery being so big, and we're talking about what your hopes and dreams are for 2026. Fun stuff, right? I'm doing fine, just wanting on some more orders to come in. How are you? I am good. I am just working a little bit here and there. So I thought, well, been a minute since I've been live, so might as well chat with my peeps. All my Christmas is bought, but none of it's wrapped. Not even the first thing is wrapped. It's terrible. I'm being bad. I'm glad you're doing fine. I hope you get lots and lots of orders, Mike, and you make lots of money. You won't need the lottery because you're going to make so much doing the Gift Gaps. I won't want that much money because that's when everybody wants to be your friend. I know. And then, you know, watching the 80 movies and stuff. Remember all these movies where the people get kidnapped and for ransom, and then you would be worried about safety and security. But if you got like 5 of the numbers, it'd be $1 million, right? The cash out option would probably be 500. You'd end up with about 250,000. Pay off your debts or something. Just a little bit of something would be nice. But yes, I would definitely want to get rid of most of it. But I really would like a, kind of, what do you call it? Kind of like make a fort, I guess, in a way. And then do like organic foods, no GMOs, no nothing, all natural. And feed people. Like have some kind of like huge barn where people can come eat. And you know they're eating healthy and they're not eating junk. That'd be awesome. Because, whoops, I lost my thing. Because that worries me so bad. Like, that's what made me so sick was eating all that junk. I mean, I wouldn't say junk food, but kind of. You got all these, weird stuff in these foods these days. Like put them in alphabetical order or something at this point. Alright. Are we making any time up here? Nope, now we're even further behind. Oh, I had a customer. Let's see what it says. Upstairs apartment. Of course. An apartment, yuck. I'm off to the laundromat. Wanted to reach 0 degrees before I headed out. Just got to 0. Alright, the laundromat. Have fun. I hate the laundromat, by the way. Have to go there always. I'm glad it got to 0. I think we're at 30. Have fun. I wish I could send my laundry to you. And you could just make one trip for the both of us. Amy's back. Amy's back. Hello. What if I did win that kind of money? I'd probably still work. Maybe donate half of it to a military charity benefit. Right? Yeah. I know you'd have to do something. Do you start your own business? Amy, we're talking about winning the lottery. What would you do with that money? I would have to do something. I mean, I think that's what part of our problem is. And like, I would think socialism is a problem too, because you don't want idle minds, idle people. You know, that's not good. You gotta keep going. It's good for your mind. It keeps you busy. Gotta have things to do. So it would be nice to like do some kind of business where your kids can work it, because you don't want to give your kids just money for nothing. You'll ruin them forever and ever. I want my kids to work. Sorry, I don't gamble. Hey, I understand. I know it's I don't normally play the lottery, but at $1.5 billion, I thought I'd give it a shot. I mean, the chances are what, one in like probably gazillion. But that's good, Amy. I'm glad you don't gamble. That's very good. I'm sure giving it a shot. See what happens. Probably nothing. Waste of time and money, right? Oh, we have a vulture out in the middle of the road trying to eat roadkill. It's like, get out of the way, vulture. He's not moving. He wants his roadkill. What is it? Ooh, it's a possum. He was eating it like crazy. All right. Of course, this is an apartment because that's how that works. All right, let's see what we got. We're 15 minutes behind schedule. It says apartment. It just says upstairs. Okay, great. Doesn't give me apartment number, nothing. It just says upstairs. Now, how am I supposed to do that? You know, like, what am I supposed to do with that? I've been here before delivering DoorDash, so I know there's 2 apartments upstairs. So I guess what I'll do, since it didn't tell me which one, I'm just going to put it right in the middle of the 2, because I don't know how else to solve that problem. All right. Actually looking better and better every minute. Yay. Okay. All right, that was bad. Yay, we're 1 minute away for this one. Nice. Felt like my shoe was untied. We're in that city now, so hopefully they'll just be right next door to each other and I can make up that extra 15 minutes. I'm supposed to literally be done in 22 minutes. I don't know if I could do it. But I like a challenge. I had a black bear run out in front of me last night. Oh my gosh. That would be scary. That'd be really scary. I've only seen a bear live, like in the wilderness, you know, like not in a cage or whatever. Whoops. Once. Shoot. And I was at Yosemite in California. And I was driving out on my way out of Yosemite. And I looked over and the mama bear and 2 bear cubs were right there. It was pretty cool. And then the DNR person came and we all got out and took pictures, and then my film didn't work. And it's 2 nice. Okay, come on. Nice. All right. Oh my goodness. We still have like 7 more to go. I'm like, I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. 1 minute away. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go. Start. I don't know. Is that way? Okay. I'm not sure how am I supposed to go do this. I think it's right here. Sometimes I think on GPS, it's like, all right, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go this way or that way. All right, yep, I made the right decision. Sometimes I just start driving and say, see what happens. All right. Oh, on that apartment a minute ago when I wasn't sure what to do, whenever I went to actually leave the picture or whatever, it did at the address ended up telling me the apartment number. So I don't know why it didn't tell me at the beginning. That was weird. Okay, they have some heavy winds, I think. Really don't have it. Looks more on paper than it does in my back seat. On the Facebook pages, it's been talking a lot about like, oh, somebody's delivered my package in the wrong spot. Always look, because I'm like, oh no, is that me? All right, I've gained 3 minutes. So now I'm only 12 minutes late. Oh, hey LW, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Out doing some Spark today. Oh, that was kind of neat to see though, because that's something you don't see very often. I see more deer than anything, I bet. Seeing a bear is, I don't know, it just seems so scary. I guess they teach you that, right? Uh-oh. Well, I just lost you guys. All right, don't know how that happened. That was weird, but okay. So LW, we're talking about, we talked about a couple subjects. Are you gonna buy a lottery ticket? And if so, and you won, what would you do with the money? And the other one is, what are your hopes and dreams for 2026? Is there anything stopping you from making those dreams happen? And then when we were just talking, Tristan and I was just talking about bears. He saw a bear, semi-driver saw a bear as he was driving last night. Crazy. Oh, almost pulled out in front of this car. Yikes. Oh, this phone's gonna need charged. Alright. And I'm running a little behind on my, just trying to charge you guys up. There you go. Behind on my Spark delivery. So that's the catch up. That's what's going on. And I'm drinking some hot chocolate. Said a cuss word a couple of times today. 4 times, I think. Oh, well. I have to think about those, right? Oh, me too. Yay. All right. Out delivering, working. Tristan says, I remember when I went to Maine and got encountered with a moose. Oh my goodness, a moose? That'd be scary. I mean, I don't know how much they weigh, but don't they weigh like the same as a bear? Ain't that a lot? It's a lot. What did we see? A buffalo. When we went to Yellowstone, we had to stop for Buffalo's Crossing. When we went to Mount Rushmore, billy goats were climbing up the mountain, up the hill, mountain, whatever, but they were on the streets. We all had to stop, wait for them to cross. So fun. All the, the wild animals. I mean, it's scary. It's scary, but it's something you always remember, and it's different. And today I have ran across so many dogs. They've all been friendly, but I'm a little leery. My dog, okay, they're gonna let me go. My dog was a big old teddy bear, but he did not like anybody in his space, no matter what. You weren't allowed in his space. So people thought he was okay, but he wasn't. He would attack you. I mean, like, this was his place. This was what he's protecting. And he might look nice, but the minute you got a little closer, he would bark really bad and he would tear you up. So I guess that's why I'm a little leery, because I knew how he was so protective. That was his job, is to protect us, So I get really nervous when I see all these dogs. All right. Sometimes it's harder to find the house number than it is to deliver it. Aha. Up on a hill. Hopefully this is an easy order because I'm parked across the street. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this quickly. Trying to catch up on my, okay, these orders go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 more to go. Nope, 4 more to go. All right. So I said 5 and then 4 because one of them has 3 packages. So, all right. We're supposed to be done at 10 after, but don't look promising. This is only 2 minutes away. I always forget to start my car. I guess I made a wrong turn. I guess they thought I was facing the other way, so it's gonna be 3 minutes instead of 2 minutes. This is don't know if you can see the tree, but this is where they do the light up Charlestown at. And it's at the very top. It goes way down in the valley there. Okay, now I've messed up my phone. It's a Christmas town, they're saying now. Yikes. Oh. Well, the city trucks are out, so I was going to get over in my lane, but nope. My nephew works on the city trucks. Let's see. For the city. Nope, it's the city. I didn't see my nephew, though, so I don't know where he's at. So weird, they like grow up and get jobs and get a life, have kids. Now he don't have any, but as they grow up, it's crazy. And then yesterday I got a phone call. They've called in hospice for my uncle. I don't know. I haven't mentioned it just because I don't know what I think about it. So sad. He really wanted to come back home here, and then he just took a turn for the worst. And they admitted him in a hospital, and he's in hospice. They won't let us bring him home, bring him here. So I don't know if I'll be traveling. I don't know what they're gonna do, because they said they'll probably bring him here for the funeral. But I just don't want to talk about it like that. You know, it's like, no. He's been my uncle my whole life. You can't make him sick. It's not fair. Oh, I hope I can figure out this address. What's the address? Oh, right here. Perfect. All right, there we go. I forget to lock the doors too. We're almost there. 4 minutes. One place I like to visit Indiana with the kids would be Holiday World. Oh yes, my kids get my grandkids. Well, I guess my kids too. 2 of them. They get season passes. It is a great place to go. A lot different than when I was a kid, of course. Oh man, I made the wrong turn. Definitely a lot different than when I was a kid, but great place to go. Free drinks, free sunblock the whole time you're there. It's not like Kings Island, or at least not, I haven't been to Kings Island for several years, but not how, you know, so it's kind of disappointing, but they've, compared to that, but they've grown so much. They have, I think, 5 roller coasters. It's a great place to go, though. I really like it a lot. It's very clean. It's extremely clean. Very family friendly. It just has that family vibe, you know? And I really like that. I think that's important. You want your kids to feel safe. You want to feel safe. And just to be that clean. Absolutely very clean. The food, you can find some good food deals. Like the pizza deal is usually good. But they have, like, you know, each season in the Thanksgiving area, they have a nice Thanksgiving meal, like cafeteria style. And it's delicious, but it can be expensive. So, and there's always coupons everywhere. And if you find somebody that is a member, some season pass holder, they have, like, you could get somebody in cheaper on certain days and stuff. But I highly recommend it. Holiday World is great. That is a good one. I'd like to take the kids to Kings Island just because they've never been. They haven't been for a long time, and some of them haven't never been. But after we just have such long waits, so I'd have to go like during the week in the summer or something. Yeah, I can't take them to Hershey Park anymore because they charge $80 a person to get in, and it's like $5 less for a child. Oh my. That is crazy. I've never been. Like I said, I just drove past it or whatever. But that is wild. That is wild. Oh, this is weird. I'm going to pass my brother's house. That is weird. But it's not for him. I think it's usually, see, they give me, I only go whenever they have coupons. So I usually pay $30, $40 to go. So I'm not sure how much Holiday World is. But like, Dairy Queen has coupons. There's certain days that are special. So I feel like you could get in $40. But I'm not positive. Don't hold me to it. I always just use their coupons. And then if they're with their season pass, then we also get discount on the food. Maybe 10%, maybe 20%. But I'm not positive. Okay, 49. Oh, I don't know why that said that. That was weird. What's this address? I wish they made their addresses so much easier to find. This is not right. Okay. I went too far. Yep, I went way too far. Somehow I missed it. Who knows? It's like I'm trying to decide if it's a 9 or a 7, right? It has to be that one. Only way I could do it. All right. I was sure that was wrong, but obviously not. So that sucks. I went around twice. No wonder why I'm running late. I'm never going to catch up. I'm just like, I can't read your address, people. Please make it clear. Okay. Yep, it is. Okay. It looked like a 9 to me. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll be back. Yeah, win some and you'll get some, right? All right. 8 minutes away. Oh well. I didn't make it as well as I thought. Oh well. Oh, they don't show that's charging. There we go. Buttons weren't pushed. All right. Feels funny. It must have been a big dip, I guess. Huh. All right. Off we go. I know, it's like I drank all this hot chocolate. Huh. Only 2 packages. I was able to put them in the front. I like it where you don't have to stop and go to restaurants and do all that. I miss that interaction, but you know, the pay was getting lower and lower. It's like $5 there. Here I know I'm gonna make $55. Let's get in my car and go. It's a confirmed $55. Now, yesterday I did talk about where I didn't get that tip that I was expecting. So that's the groceries. But these, there's no tips unless they happen to leave you one, which I have not encountered that. Well, I can't take that back. I think somebody gave me a couple bucks one day. But for the most part, you don't get a tip. So I know this is a confirmed $55. I don't have to stress about it. Just do it. And then like I'm in my car, I can get comfortable playing the music, whatever I want to do. And it just makes so much more sense to me to do this for now instead of DoorDash and Uber is kind of nice. I'm looking forward maybe to do that on Christmas Eve, or not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve maybe. But it depends. Like with my Honda, I'd rather do my food deliveries there. I've got a routine. It's quick. It's fast. My Honda doesn't hardly use any gas. Boom, boom, boom. My Spark, I don't think I could fit most of this stuff. And like today I had a dollhouse, or a big huge dollhouse, had a big vacuum cleaner in my car, and then I had several packages. So I don't know that my Honda would be really friendly doing Spark. I mean, it would have been all right if they were all small packages. I could have made it work. But the Explorer works so much better for Spark, and I like that. It just works, makes more sense, and it works itself out. So, but I just don't want to, I know for 2026, I want to like, I've been phasing out gig apps, but I need to make money. And how much money do I need to make? Maybe, I'm thinking, $200 to $400 a week is what the goal is. And how do I do that without having to depend on the gig apps? I just feel like for some reason I don't know how to manage my time when I do the gig apps. I love it, but I need to manage my time differently to make it work out for me better. Trying to make sure I don't have any other messages. Okay, we're looking good. And then with all the craziness that I was speaking about earlier, with what's going on to the gig app workers in town, where I normally do it, just like, I don't know that I want to put myself out there. My daughter stopped doing the gig apps, which makes me happy. I'm not too stressed out about that. She was able to get a job that works for her schedule. And then one daughter. All right. Do you get paid as soon as you're done with the deliveries, or is it a weekly base pay? So you could choose. On Spark, I personally like to get paid weekly on my in my bank account. Spark, I was having trouble, so I do get paid as soon as that delivery's done. The whole delivery, like here I had 23 drop-offs. I thought it was 22, but I guess it's 22 physical. But anyway, once I'm done with all of those, then it automatically goes on a card, and I have to pay immediately. With Uber and DoorDash, you could do the same thing, but I choose not to do that. I do have that going to my bank account, and I get paid once a week. But I can cash out anytime I want, so that makes it nice. I've never had an Uber card where you got paid automatically. Uber always was a weekly thing for me. But with DoorDash, they were running a special deal if you got one of their Dasher Direct cards where you get paid immediately for each order, or end of the day. No, at the end of your shift is how it worked. At the end of your shift, you got paid. And I did that, but then they switched companies, and I just didn't like that company, like who they were getting their debit cards from. So I did switch back to the bank account. Someone says I could switch Spark back to or switch it to my bank account once you're on it for a minute, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I don't know how much I'm gonna be using it or not using it. And it has a lot of cashback options, and they automatically put money in savings every couple of days, so that's kind of been nice. But yep, as soon as I deliver this, $55 will be deposited in my account. The thing you do want to keep in mind for Spark though, like if you do the grocery orders, there's tips. So it might say you're going to get paid, like I got paid $27 for a grocery order earlier before I started my live, but 13 of it is a tip, and I don't get it for 24 hours. So you don't get that $27 right away. You just get, I should have got the 14, and the $13 will come tomorrow. 24 hours. Hope that answers your question. All right. Yay. I'm still going to be like 15 minutes behind all my things, but there's worse things in life. That wasn't bad. Okay. It says right here, sweets. And these are both very small packages. So that's even better, right? Okay. Leave the car running. I can't tell what it is. Sometimes it's like, can I guess what it is? And sometimes the app says you're not here when you really are. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Uh-oh. Am I in the way? All right, last one. See how far we are. 10 minutes. Jack on the luck. All right. It says UPS seasonal helper, but it looked like Spark stuff to me. We're gonna go this way. Last order. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So I'm hoping, so I'll be $67 away from my goal. So it's 12:15, I'll be done. I'm about a half hour away from that Walmart. So, I guess I'm just gonna go back. Be nice to get one of these for $67. But the most I've gotten so far is 65, I think. So if I got a $65 one, I'd be done for the day. But that was in town. I just really don't want to go to town. So it's, you know, that's where all the malls are. That's where all the restaurants are. And we went during the week to get something quick. We just had to pick something up. And I'm like, nope, I'm not coming back to town until Christmas is over. I'm like, this is crazy. But I don't like a lot of traffic. Used to not be like that. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of traffic, but you had like backways. But they have built so much. There's so much construction all the time. So many things are just like booming, 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 you know. And they've added so many new people into our area because they've got all these warehouses. And it's just really frustrating. It's like, I really just want, I just like the small town feel. So I try to stay away from going into the real city. But there's just some things you have to go there for. Like there's not a Best Buy by me unless I go, you know, to Clarksville. And I love Best Buy, and I love Staples, and I love, you know, like going to office stores like a candy store for me. Do you have one of those things where you're like, this is my thing? Yeah. That's how the office stores for me are like awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. 7 more minutes. I definitely have to stop and get like a some point stop and have a break, do a stretch, and then get back at it. I'm just thinking about what I'm thinking is, all right, I'm thinking out loud. God help us all. Is when I get close to time, the end of my shift, I get one of these big type of orders. And then, but sometimes it's like all I'm getting is shopping. Well, I don't really want to shop because it's not necessarily worth it. Sometimes it is, but for the most part, I haven't seen any that's been worth it. So I'm thinking about when I log back in, because this will be the end of my shift. When I log back in, only do it for a short period of time and see if I can get one of these big orders again. Because I think that's the trick, maybe. Or no, I'm going to test it today. Because only needing $67 more for the day. 67, right? 27 plus 55, yeah. So I think I can test the theory and see. I'm at a half a tank of gas. I started right at 3/4, so I used about a quarter of a tank. So I'm fine to do one more of these long drop-offs. I'm just figuring everything up in my head, going, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? How does this work? Yeah. So much. I heard this morning on the weather that it's supposed to be 65 degrees for Christmas Day. Now we've had the snow. Today is like windy and cold. And it's like, how in the world is Christmas Day going to be 65 degrees after we've had all this festive weather? I'm so disappointed. I'm like, 65? Yes, this sounds great. We'll be together with different families, so people could go outside. It'll be more comfortable with it being pretty outside. I get that. But daggone the luck. We wanted a white Christmas. And around Thanksgiving, they said we were going to have a white Christmas. So, and I guess that I had gotten my hopes up. And I couldn't believe it when I saw it today and it said 65 for Christmas Day. And we're close enough now. That's probably more accurate of a forecast, right? So it looks like today's our last cold day. Sunday might be a little chilly, but for the most part, rest of the days are supposed to just be warm and pretty. Whoa. That curb was all kind of snuck up on me, I think. So, trying to finish up the game plan. I think so for our Christmas, I think Christmas Eve we're gonna get together with my other kids and grandkids, and we're gonna have it in our breezeway, but it doesn't have a bathroom and stuff. So I'm gonna bring food over in the crock pot, and we're gonna have not chicken dumplings. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Homemade chicken dumplings. Already got it in the crock pot. I just gotta add the dumplings later. But I think we're gonna have chili. Be easy. It's be in the crock pot. That'll be easy peasy, right? Man, I just missed my turn. I knew it was coming up too. Daggone the luck. And then I don't know what kind of dessert though. And then have it after evening with them. And then on Christmas Day, I think we're not going to my mom's until 3. So it'll be a nice quiet Christmas morning. And I'll probably cry because it'll be a nice quiet morning. But one of the grandbabies are behind us. Thought about I could leave early and stop at all the grandkids' house, see what Santa brought them. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. I don't think we're doing any food at my mom's house, the last I heard. So hopefully we'll have leftover chili for Christmas Day, I guess. But I live in a camper, so cooking it, I mean, I could fry up a ham, get some of those ham steaks and fry them up. Make it like a ham dinner. That's an idea. I have so many presents to wrap. I'm hoping to work a couple of days next week. So then I don't, like, I'm trying to get everything done today. So then tomorrow I'm just wrapping presents, getting the breezeway ready for when they come over on Christmas Eve. Sunday, I think the grandkids have some ball games we're gonna go to. And then, so yeah, I'm hoping to work like Monday and Tuesday, make a couple $100, be done, and not worry about anything till after the holidays. Except my Revelation Bible study, which is Thursdays at 10 a.m. Got one last part of it, and it's called, what is it called? We did God's Triumph. That's, you know, I might have named my other one wrong last time. I could have. But it's like the part where it's like the new, we don't have a Gator pop box. Okay. It's the new, yeah, this is it. It's so hard to say these letters. Oh, hello, Connie. How are you? How is everything going? This year is going to be tough for me because my grandmother passed away 2 months ago. I'm so sorry. She was 1 year shy of being 100 years old. That's wild. I'll be right back. All right, just finished it. $55. Okay. So, I'm sorry to hear that, Tristan, about your grandma. I'm so sorry. And Connie, how's it going with you? Everything going well? Just working, trying to make some Christmas money. Now we can see, we'll see a little bit of the world for a minute. New construction, of course. It's so hard whenever, you know, the first Christmas without somebody or something like that happens. Like I said earlier, you know, them calling a hospice on my uncle. When things like that happens, it's just at the holidays. Remember where I'm at real fast. Hold on just a second. Get back to where we need to be. Alright. Oh, I see. This is a roundabout. I'm like, where am I? What do I need to do? I'll be right back. I'm going to get a beef and cheddar from Arby's. Oh, that sounds good because I have not had one of them in the longest time. Oh, that sounds really, really good. I know. I headed back to the place, but first I've got to stop for a minute too, I tell you. So, and the Arby's sauce. What's up with Arby's sauce? It's so good. I like Arby's sauce. All right, so now we're headed back towards the superstore, the Walmart superstore. Show you a little bit of the country. It's such a gloomy day today. These are the kind of roads I've been driving on. They're actually, the ones I've been driving on is even worse because they don't even have yellow line or nothing. It's like, what? I have to stop and get gas. I still have plenty of hot chocolate, so I'm good there. Trying to debate if I should go ahead and turn. I'll wait until I'm closer to turn on Spark. because I like to stop at the gas station first. It's been so nice for people to be able to stop in and say hi and chat with me for a minute. I used to do this so much. It's like, I need to do it more. But so what's my problem is I'm kind of like, I need to do it from home and I'm a little nervous about it. I've got a new camera, but it has, the system I use lags a little bit. So I don't know if I could go straight live from YouTube using that camera. I really like it. So I need to just get over my fear and do it. You know, like we were talking about, what do we want to do for 2026? That's one of the things. It's like, I want to build up my channel, but I got to get over my fears. They just built a Raising Cane's up the road from my house. Oh, nice. We don't have one, actually. We don't. I can't get over much more. Yikes. Yikes. I'll just hold still. Okay. I forgot I have a $5. Oh, they're sending me to the expressway. Oh, I don't necessarily want to go the expressway, but no, we don't have a Raising Cane's here. We just got a Jack in the Box for the first time, and we're just now getting Wawa's. And oh, I'm going to go to buy a truck stop. I'll have to stop there real fast. And what else was new? We got a Swig, whatever that is. We're starting to get more things. We're getting, like I said, we have all these factories that have been built here. And they are bringing in people from other states, a lot of people from other states, especially California. We have a lot of tech jobs and stuff coming up. And so now we're getting all these things that we never had. So a lot of things to try. But I just don't eat out a lot. Oh, I could get gas. Well, I don't know if I want to get gas at the truck stop or not. I'll decide in a minute. See how much it is. It's crazy. You go to one exit and gas is like $2.99. You go to the next exit and gas is $2.49. If it's 10 cents off, I usually get about 10 gallons. It's only $1. I don't care. But 50 cents, that's $5. If you're getting 10 gallons, I don't understand their way of thinking. And only one exit difference. I don't know if it's a more popular exit, so they charge more. I don't know how it works. This whole gas thing is just a racket. But I guess we gotta have it, so the one way they can control us very well is our gas, right? Go the expressway, but it will make it a lot faster. Hey Joe, how's it going? I personally miss the old mom and pop diners. Me too. You don't see them anymore like you used to. Right. You know how we used to have a lot of truck stops in the area, and I used to work in the office for one, and all the truck stops used to have cute little diners. Now all they have is the fast food. I did find one. There's one place we go sometimes on the way. There's one that has one of those older diners. But I love the mom and pop diners. They're my favorite. We had one near us that we really liked. It was the menu was like on cardboard, and they made everything in their garden, blah blah blah, and they closed down. I think they just retired. Oh man, it was the best. It was definitely the best. All right, I'm not $2.79. It's 20 cents cheaper. That's $2. All right, I'm gonna stop here and do a quick stop. See what Joe has to say here. If you have, if you have the name Grandma, you should not be driving and streaming. Turn it off, buddy. Hey, I hear you, right? How dare I? What kind of person am I? But here I am doing it. All right, I'm gonna run in real quick and then get gas. The gas on this one is on the passenger side, and on my car I normally drive is on the driver's side. So I get so confused sometimes. It's like so frustrating. All right, I'll be right back. I guess I'll take my phone with me. Okay, have fun looking at the other truck stop. right, I'm finally back. All right, back on the expressway. Just turned on Spark again. If I could get a $67 order, that would be freaking amazing. But I don't expect it. All right, what do we have going on here? All right. You should get the Upside app. You get money back when you get gas. You know, I had it. Whoops. Hold on. My car doesn't like to get gas. Almost had it. Daggone it. I had the Upside app for a long time, and then I got frustrated with it because I got a lot of money back when I went on did hotels and blah blah blah. But with the groceries, because you could get a lot of money back on your groceries too, and then it just got so complicated. I'm like, I can't do complicated. All right, this is going to be a bad intersection to get out of, I believe. Oh well, we'll do the best we can. Worst comes to worst, I'll make a right and don't go expressway. We have two, so this, oh, they have a dog park right there for the drivers and stuff. Used to only be one truck stop here and one truck stop on the other, and then they added this one. Now you have trucks going both ways. It's crazy. I didn't think about people traveling for the holidays right now. So going expressway might not be my best idea. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. Thank you. We're gonna skip the expressway because this semi is letting me out. I'm never gonna get out any other way. All right, that's fine. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm at. But yeah, no, I should. Now, the card that I have with a Spark, I was just looking when I was inside for a minute. It does have cash back, but they didn't have it for that particular store. There was one for Love's, but Love's is closed. It's just, oh no, Love's was across the street. Pilot's the one that's closed for remodeling. I guess a lot of people will be on the road this weekend. A lot of people probably, this is their last day of work until after the holidays maybe. But when I was in there, that looked like a lot of people traveling. That makes sense why the gas is expensive in one spot but not in another. Wasn't thinking about that earlier either because I'm not going anywhere, so I didn't think about it. Life is boring. That's okay, I don't mind. You know, before I liked it to be chaotic and blah blah blah. Now I'm like, nah, I'm good. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Give me calm. I like calm now. Crazy how much you change as you age. It's like, calm is good. Nothing to do, fine. I just don't have to cook, clean. But if I do, I do. I would like a house though. The worst part is the laundromat. You know, Wayne was talking about he had to go to the laundromat. The laundromat drives me insane. In the summer, I'm good. I have a washer on the back porch of the house that we need to remodel, that we're not going to remodel. And then I can hang the clothes on the line. Perfect. But in the winter, we can't do that because the lines will freeze. And like they said on Christmas Day, it's going to be 65. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to just unwinterize the washer, wash the clothes? But you never know what the weather's going to be here. It's crazy. My daughter when she came to visit one time from Russia, it was 4 years ago, I think 4 years ago. That Christmas was like 80 degrees. But you never know. Is it going to be 10 below or is it going to be 80? I couldn't tell you the last time we've had a white Christmas. It's been a minute, man. like always wants to snow January and February. I think February is the coldest month. Doing these small in-town spark orders really hurts my miles per gallon, because it shows me like what my miles per gallon for the tank is. It's so disappointing. It's like you got to get some expressway miles in there here and there, add miles to your miles per gallon average, right? Little towns. There's something about being in the little towns I like better. That's where you find the mom and pop diners. That's where you find people being kinder and less rush. It's like when I shop for Spark, I'm out here in the country store at Walmart, and everybody's nice and slow. But I've been so used to doing it in the city where, not Spark, but the shopping and stuff where I rush. And it's hard because they want to chat and how are you today? And I'm like, no, I gotta rush. But if I shop it for myself, then we can chat, you know? At Thornton's, they were playing all the Christmas music. I'm like, I can't believe it. I'm not even kind of in the mood, but kind of not in the mood for the holidays. But we got 2 weeks of like everything being calm, I guess. Okay, nobody knows who's going, so all right, we made a decision, didn't we? I like it when people make decisions. Let's just do it. I bet schools are having, we just passed a school, I bet they're having their Christmas parties today. How fun is that? Wild turkeys, no vultures. Must be a lot of roadkill somewhere along the line, right? I don't know if it'd be better to move to a warmer climate and you get green all year, or is the Four Seasons better? I don't know, we kind of been talking about it, but I think we both just want to change for 2026, but what does that change look like, and what does it consist of? I don't know. I don't think they're. I'm trying to look to see if there's pine. I think, oh, there's a pine. It looks like mostly cedar though. Our first Christmas tree ever as a married couple. We, 16 and 18 years old. We don't know any different, whatever. And someone said we could go on their land and cut a Christmas tree. So, we took the baby over to his mom's. We went out into these people's yard. Well, they lived out, we lived out in the country. We went into their woods and we cut down the cutest little cedar tree. And my husband loves cedar, but we've gotten pines every year after. I mean, it's hard to like put ornaments on cedar trees. They're limbs. I mean, I guess we've gotten cedar before too, but we mostly get pine because they're stronger branches, right? Does this pay go by how many packages you delivered? What does it go by, distance, or does it go by distance? I just started doing doing Spark, so I haven't done it much, and I haven't really figured it out, to be honest. So here basically it was $1 per mile, so it wasn't a really good deal. I've gotten one where I get $2 per mile. So I'm not sure if it's like maybe then people decline it a lot and it builds it up. I'm not sure what their pay figuring is. Now on DoorDash and Uber Eats, it's usually, well, for DoorDash, base pay is about $2 and then whatever the tip is. So I'm not really sure how Spark works yet. I'm going to try to figure it out. But I haven't done it that so far. Hey Skid, how's it going? What are you doing here? So I am driving along, just delivered a whole bunch of Spark orders, and I'm headed back to Walmart hoping to make $67 more. And then I made my go for the day. So that's what I'm working on right now. But I'm about 10 to 15 minutes out from Walmart right now. Usually when I hit this one area, I start getting offers. I know, like, shopping on Spark, I've been doing that. And it seems like DoorDash does pay better on the shopping than Spark does. I had it was 27 some change before I went live, and it was 18 items and 12 miles. And it seems like for the most part DoorDash would have paid you more for that, because you do get a bigger base pay for shopping. Not always, but usually on DoorDash. And it does go both by miles and by what you're getting. Now I know that on Spark you get extra if you have heavy items, or if there's an apartment, you do get extra stuff. Ever since I got back into Pennsylvania, I've been hitting snow squalls. Oh, really? Huh. I bet they have a white Christmas. Yeah, it's cold and gloomy here, but it's supposed to be, warm up. It's already at 32 now. I think it's supposed to warm up overnight, and it's supposed to be 54 here tomorrow. What state am I in? I am in Indiana. Near Kentucky. Southern Indiana. What state are you in? Abby. Miss Abby, are you doing all right today on this beautiful Friday? Anything exciting going on with you? I got a game plan for the weekend, so I'm excited about that. Jacksonville, Florida. I have family in Jacksonville, Florida. Lord, I can't go back now. Fixing to go to bingo. Oh, nice. Bingo. Yay. I have trouble with bingo. I just can't do bingo because I can't get, like, they do daubers now, and you have to, when you daub it, it doesn't, you kind of go fast if you've got a lot of cards, and then my dauber thing isn't in the right spot, and you know, it's circle and the square, and drives me crazy. But good luck. I hope you win a bingo. If you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. And I hope you win lots and lots of money. Are you going to buy you a lottery ticket? Oh, now I'm speeding. This song, Indiana Wants Me, Lord, I Can't Go Back Now. Oh, I haven't heard that song. I'll have to look it up. That sounds pretty cool. Yep, I've left Indiana just to come back. Just something about Indiana. I like it. I used to tell my mom bingo was a waste of money, and then they came home and brought home $2,500 jackpot. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Abby says I have $20. It's an old song. Well, I think it works for me because every time I leave Indiana, I just come back. It's just like I'm drawn back to Indiana. Something about it. $2,500 jackpot, that's cool. The biggest jackpot ever won was $14,000. But I go to the casino, not to bingo. It's a bad habit I have, and I gotta quit doing it. That's probably gonna be my 2026 resolution, or what do you call it? Not resolution, whatever it's called. Quit gambling. I'll play the lottery if it's at $1.5 billion, but it's not 2026 yet. Gotta get a ticket somewhere. I just don't know where I'm gonna get one yet. You can't get agitated at bingo. You can't get agitated. I do get, I know, right? I'm just not a bingo girl. My mom goes to bingo. They've always went to bingo for years. There's something about it that I just can't get myself to do. Now, back in the day, they had the magnet bingo chips, and then you had the little wand, and you put your bingo chips on, you took the wand, and you picked up all the chips. I always liked that. That was fun. Even though I didn't play bingo, but I went with them because kids were allowed to go back in the day. And I always thought that was so fun. I'd sit there at my grandma's and play with her little magnetic bingo chips. I thought that was so cool. But the dauber thing, I'm not good with the dauber thing. Like when you go to the little festivals at the summertime and stuff, they have bingo and you use the little corn kernels to, I like that. There's something about the daubers and I that don't get along. But bingo's a lot cheaper than going to the casino, that's for sure. Let's see. I think I'm taking that. So, I guess I have ending this because it's taking an hour for me. My meeting starts. Not getting out. Get look at it. 8 items. So it's gonna take me a long time to shop for it. I'm not even gonna rush. Take my time. Knowing that